Every year, Emmitsburg chooses one guest speaker. This year we have chosen class of 94 alumni, AbbyGoodlaxsson. Abby has received Iowa PE Teacher of the Year Award, as well as being a coach and role model to many kids around the surrounding areas. Abby currently lives in Okoboji, where she is a PE teacher and is coaching middle school cross country. Abby attended Morningside College, where she played basketball. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to AbbyGoodlaxsson.
Wow, what a great looking group up here. And I know most of your parents, so that's a great evening. Congratulations to you guys sitting up here. I'm sure you are all great representation of the student body here at EHS. I feel so honored that you guys chose me to speak to all of you tonight. It was funny because I was in class today. It is homecoming at Okoboji too. And so the 7th grade health class, 7th period health class, asked me if they would be able to listen to my speech today. So, of course, I was like, okay, if I can talk to you guys, I can talk to the crowd then later on tonight. So, the one thing that I'm going to apologize for, if I do say OHS tonight, I said it 5 times today to them. And they said, Coach, you can't do that. You can't do that when you go back to your hometown. So I apologize right now if I do say that. But anyway, I would like to also acknowledge current students, staff, community members, as well as EHS alumni. So any alumni that's in the crowd, please stand. Let's acknowledge you. That's a pretty big group. And we all here, not only the individuals up on the stage, but also all of you out there, you are what makes Emmitsburg great. So, awesome. About me, like Kayla said, I graduated a few years back from Emmitsburg, and I recently attended the football game between Okoboji and Emmitsburg, and I will honestly say this is the first year that I've ever sat on the visitor's side, and what a sight to see. All the black and gold, I mean, I get excited for you guys. Whatever sport it may be, whatever's on the rate, I'm always looking for scores and trying to be updated with all the Emmitsburg happening. So when the fight songs started playing, and then you guys ran down the hill, I just got a chill, and it was just awesome. I started singing the fight song in front of all my friends, so it was like, they're like, shush. But anyway, it was a great experience to sit on the other side and watch all of you up in the stands. As I was scrolling through the staff directory a couple of weeks ago, I was like, geez, I wonder if I know anyone that still teaches at Emmitsburg. And so I noticed that many of my former teachers have retired, but there are 3 that are still teaching that had a huge impact on my career and my life. And I'm going to mention them because I'm going to talk a little bit about each one of them. Number 1 was Carrie Blake-Shaney. And I tell you what, 3rd grade was never... it couldn't have been even better because she would have us warm up to Wham. I don't know if you guys know Wham. Wake me up before you go. That song. And I will never forget it. Whenever I hear it on the radio, I think of Miss Shaney. She also always had competitions, and I still am very competitive. And so she would, the one that really defined my life, I think, was the softball throw. To see who could throw the farthest out in the playground. Remember the old annex by the elementary school, some of you out there? It was a lot of fun because I won, and I think it was a defining moment in my life. So I always think of Miss Shaney and the excitement I had there in 3rd grade. Another one is Mrs. Struby. Mrs. Struby. We all love her. Probably 2 of the toughest classes I ever took in high school here. History and in psychology. But I tell you what, I use that stuff all the time. I minored in psychology at college, and she also taught health, and so I've been teaching health at Okoboji for 17 years, so pretty impactful. But probably one of the most fun times I had with her was off the court, if she would help with volleyball, or if it was out of the classroom, and that was when I got to babysit. She actually let me babysit her children, who are adults nowadays. But yeah, Zach and Taylor and Andrew, so anyway. And then the last one is Mrs. Thayer at the middle school. One of my favorite middle school teachers, along with Mrs. Blake. I can go on and on and on. Mrs. Hand, Mrs. Twait, Mr. Eckert, all of those people. But anyway, Mrs. Thayer, she was just a wonderful person. And the one thing that I remember most about her is journaling during her classes, and I still do that with my students today. See, I didn't use my notes. Also, in the staff directory, I found interesting that one of my brother's childhood and a very good family friend of ours, Mr. Jeremy Ziegler, one of my dear friends and neighbors growing up, Annie Feeney, two high school friends, Mrs. Jill Cheney and Mrs. Swanson, a former student of mine at Okoboji, Miss Bonnie Wagon, and last but not least, my favorite lifeguard of all time. I mean, she is thebomb.com. Mary Ellen Jackson. I actually saw her in the gym and I got nervous. So wow, what a lineup do you guys have for staff? And I looked through everyone else, of course, but those are the ones that meant a lot to me in the past years. A few of these people, as I mentioned, along with alumni, answered a question that I posed to them a few days back on Facebook. So the question was, what does it mean to be an EHOC? And I found these answers very interesting, so I'd like to share them with you. Shauna Pasker Harris, class of '88, wrote, an EHOC means to show pride in winning or losing. It also means never giving less than 100% and pushing yourself to be the best, never settling. Being a former EHOC and an athlete in Emmitsburg, people know that and expect that from an EHOC. Matt Schmidt, class of 1990, responded, being an EHOC was about continuing the tradition of excellence, pushing yourself to improve and be a part of something great, learning lessons on the way that you didn't realize at the time, but will make you a better person in the future. Annie Burdorf, Feeney, class of 1998, wrote, being an EHOC means pushing yourself when no one else is around. You are a part of something great, much bigger than yourself. Accept your role and do whatever you can to help the team. Julie Hand McDonough, class of 1993, wrote, being an EHOC means you expect to excel at whatever it is you set your mind to. It's winning with grace and losing with dignity, but then working hard to win the next time. It means you always have your teammates back, on and off the court or the field. And it's being proud to say that you are from Emmitsburg no matter where you end up in the world. And as I look back, being an EHOC is all about pride, loyalty, tradition, and building relationships with the teachers that you have, the classmates, the staff, the coaches, and the community. All of you guys sitting up here. I can honestly say that I'm always checking scores, like I said before, and I get the goosebumps whenever I see that Emmitsburg has won. I just love it. And like the old saying goes, once an EHOC, always an EHOC. That is exactly what all of you are hopefully doing right now, is being present and making memories to last a lifetime and cherish this town and the people that make it great. There's no better place to grow up than here in Emmitsburg. Going back to the football game, there were two cheers, and I don't know if any of you guys remember this, especially out in the crowd, but I was mascot my senior year for like 3 games because I wanted a free t-shirt. So it was an old mascot hat, and you could actually see my face, so I was very embarrassed, but I was like, I want a free t-shirt. So I noticed cheerleaders. I don't know where you went. Are there any cheerleaders around still? Come on up here. We're going to do a cheer. Yes, we are. And the crowd's going to stand, and we're going to all cheer together. The first one is one of my favorites from high school, and you guys still do this. I mean, when I was over on the other side the other night, I was doing this with you. I don't even know if you know this, probably not. But I was standing by the fence line, okay? Alright, you guys ready? I think I remember this. I think I did it the way you guys were doing it. Alright, ready? You guys go ahead and start. I don't know how to start it.
EHOC power! 1, 2, 3, 4!
Good. Okay, and the other one is one of my favorites. Actually, I have 2 really super great friends at Okoboji, and wherever we're at, whether it's a Cubs game, Twins game, whatever game it is, they're like, fourth quarter, EHOP quarter. And so I always think back when I was in high school, and the football players, I don't know, football players, you still hold up your hands like this? Yeah, you still do that? All right, so we're just a little rendition of that, okay? Ready? Set, go.
Fourth quarter, EHOP quarter. Fourth quarter, EHOP quarter.
Awesome, thank you, Shirley. I had to do it. Had to. All right, and then I know I'm supposed to keep this short and to the point, because I know you guys probably don't like to sit up here and be in front of everyone. So I'm going to ask you a question. Freshmen basketball girls are not allowed to play this game. Got it? Not allowed. Who was it? Molly? Shaney? You cannot play. What do you like this $10 bill? Woo! Sure. Yeah. What is your name, young lady? Yeah. Jordan? Congratulations. Congratulations. Jordan took a risk. And I teach a curriculum called 8th grade in Okoboji, and I talked to the 9th grade girls basketball team last year when they were on traveling team. And the first highway for 8th grade is all about dreaming and how important it is to dream at such a young age. What do you want to do? What's your passion? You know, you add that with your goals that you have. But is it enough to sit in a corner and do nothing about it? You can dream all day, but you're not going to get there. So you have to do something about it. So that's the risk that Jordan took, was to come and get that $10 bill. Because too often, what do? We say we want something. You guys are right here. You're the closest. So, what I'm saying is, whatever dreams you have, whatever passions you have, okay, whatever goals you have, go get them. Okay? Attack them with enthusiasm. Right? So, Jordan, you're going to keep that $10, not $10. I don't know. 4. Thank you. Very good. So, follow those crazy dreams, but remember to take the risk to get there. Make memories, be proud of where you are from, and build relationships, and continue to make Emmitsburg great. Have an awesome homecoming Friday, guys. Show your school spirit, and good luck to the football team tomorrow. Also, good luck to all the athletic teams throughout the year, the fine arts, and also all the academics this school year. And walk these halls with pride. Thank you.